Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of the story The Convert by Guy de Maupassant. He is a famous French story writer and is also called as the father of the modern short story. The story starts with Sabot and Sabot enters Maupassant Inn. The people in the inn laugh at him. He is a carpenter. He is a tall and thin man. Father Maritime doesn't like the behavior of Sabot. Father Maritime is a calm and friendly person with everyone, but there is always a struggle between Sabot and Father Maritime. Sabot is a municipal councillor. In future, he would be mayor, and it is believed that it will be bad for church. Though Sabot believes God, he dislikes the system. Now the election is going to be conducted. One day, the curate goes to Rouen to meet Archbishop. 2 days later, he returns. He is so happy because the choir of the church is going to be remodeled. 600 francs has been given by Monsieur from his private cash box. All the old pine stalls will be replaced by new oak, and all this should be done by the carpenter. The whole village feels happy except Sabot, because Sabot is a carpenter, but he has never visited the church for mass. Obviously, the work will be given to some other carpenter. After 2 days, he came to know that the work is given to Celestin Chamberlain, the carpenter of Perchville. He is unable to sleep, so he goes to priest's house to meet him. And he is sent by the servant to the church to meet the priest. Sabot inquires about the carpentry work in the church, and he tells him that he has come for work. And this is a surprise to the priest. The priest tells him that he should take public communion at high mass on Sunday. Then only he can give the work to him. The carpenter does not say any answer, but he only says, I would say nothing. In fact, I feel nothing derogatory to religion. And he further tells that he accepts religion but is unable to accept the practice of it. The curate becomes friendly and familiar. He tells to Sabot that he spoke wisely instead of foolishly. The priest further tells him that Sabot should confess the next day, and he wants to test him at least twice. Finally, it is decided that he should confess in the priest's house in his dining room. In his house, two will be alone, and it will be easy for Sabot to confess. Next day, after his work, Sabot is directed towards the rectory. At first, the priest asks Sabot to put his knees on the cushion. But Sabot asks why he should use his kneel and why should he kneel down. And for that the priest says one can only approach the tribunal of penitence on the knees. Immediately Sabot kneels. The priest asks him to recite the Confiteor, but Sabot doesn't know to recite. The priest asks him to repeat with him. Now the priest asks to confess, but Sabot doesn't know how to confess. Then the priest tells him that he is going to ask some questions and he should answer truly. The first question is, have you ever loved someone or something more than God? Now Sabot is tensed. At first he says that he loves the good God as much as he can. And at the same time he says that he loves his children better than anyone else. But the priest insists that he should love only God before anything. And Sabot tells him finally that he would do his best. The second question is, God will not have you take his name in vain. Have you sometimes made use of an oath? And for that Sabot replies that when he is in anger, he has used the sacred name of God. But the priest tells him that it is equal to swearing and he should not do it anymore. And the third question is, what do you do on Sunday? And he says that he serves the good God in his own way, staying at home. He even works on Sundays. The priest says, have you turned to your own use by any means the good belongings of another? And Sabot immediately answers that he is an honest man and has never taken any good which belonged to another. But he says that he never robbed anyone's money, but he has overcharged for his overtime work. The priest advised him not to take extra money for his overtime work without the customer's knowledge. And the next question is, have you ever lied? And he says that he would have told while talking with people, but he had never intentionally lied. And the final question is, have you desired or possessed another woman than your own? At first for this Sabot said no, but later he said that he had gone to licensed houses in city for enjoyment. The curate didn't ask any further questions and gives his abolition, and Theodore Sabot executes the work of the choir stall and receives the sacrament in the following months. This is the story, and it's a beautiful story by Guy Maupassant. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.